Howdy, y'all. Welcome to Friday, the day before spring break. Thank you so much for all of your hard work. Today you get to do a fun activity. All right, so in reading today, it's titled 41720 Westward Bound Activity, and you actually get a choice today. So, hey, y'all, you have a choice between two fun activities. You only need to do one of the activities today, okay? So I'm going to click on it's a mini hyperdoc, and you get to choose between either a paper option. So if you're sick and tired of looking at a screen and you want to do something creative on paper, then choose this option right here. Or if you love the computer and you want to do a tech option, then you get to play a retro game. Okay? So I'm going to go over each option here real quick. So the paper option is, remember, you only do one of these activities, okay? So if you choose the paper option, you're going to create an advertisement that could have been hanging up in the cities in 1800s, okay? So remember, tons of people moved west in the 1800s, and the United States government wanted people to go west. And so to do that, they hung up posters or advertisements. Back then they didn't have TV or computers or radio. Well, maybe they had radio. I don't know. That's a good question. Anywho, they really relied a lot on paper. So you're going to come up with some type of persuasive advertisement that would encourage people to move west back in the 1800s. You're going to just create it on paper. You can color it. You can use just black and white. Back then, they didn't do a ton of coloring, but here's an example down here, okay, of what it would look like. There was also one that we read in our text, Westward Bound. So you can use that as an example. So basically, all you have to do is draw this advertisement, write this advertisement, and then take a picture of it and put it in our Google Classroom assignment. Now, another thing, this is so fun. This is obviously optional, okay? If you don't have tea bags, you won't be able probably to do this, but this is a fun activity where you can learn how to tea stain your paper to make it look old like this. So all you have to do is go to this YouTube video right here. It tells you how to tea stain paper so it looks old. And really all you need are tea bags. Obviously you'll need a parent's help to heat up some water to steep the tea. And then you can use newspaper or paper towels or cardboard, anything for it to dry on, okay? So that's optional, but I would love to see, it's just a fun activity you can do at home with your family. Okay? So that is the paper option, the tech option. Okay, you guys, when I was in 4th and 5th grade, your age, we played this awesome game called the Oregon Trail. Your parents probably played it too. And it was a virtual experience that took you in a covered wagon through the Oregon Trail west. Okay? Now, it's retro, you guys. So, just so you know, you have to only use the keyboard to play and navigate this game. You have to press in the keyboard, you have to press spacebar. Okay, it gives you all the directions on this website right here. Your job is to play this game. That's what you have to do today. And then after playing it for a while, I want you to reflect on your experience. Okay? So to do that, you're going to add a Google Doc to the classroom assignment. And I do want you to answer these 5 questions in a Google Doc. And it's just a reflection. So it's basically your opinion. How did you feel about playing the game? What was something that happened that surprised you on the trail? Did you learn something new about the settlers who traveled west? And here's a big one, you guys and gals. Lots of people died on the trail. It was a tough trail, and you'll see that when you play this game. So I'm just wondering, did your character survive? If not, what happened to your character? And then this is a big question too. Would you make the decision to move west if you lived back in the early 1800s? And tell me why or why not. Okay? And that's it. So you choose one of these activities, either the paper advertisement or the tech game with the reflection, and add it to classroom. Now, back in the classroom, I'm going to remind you how to add to the assignment. So thank you again to Ethan, who lets me use his account to show you the student side. So to add the assignment, or add either the picture or the doc, depending on which activity you do, you go right over here to add or create. Okay. Now, if you're going the technology route, you just create a new doc like this. Okay. So when you do that, it'll load. And once it loads, you can just click on that doc and edit it, okay, to answer those questions. I'm not going to wait for it to load. It's taking forever for some reason. Oh, here it goes. So you just go ahead and answer those 5 questions that are back on this document right here, okay? And then you would submit it if you chose to do that Oregon Trail route. Now I'm going to get rid of it. Okay, if you chose to do a picture, okay, and I think all of you are pretty pretty good at adding a picture at this point because you do so in math a lot. So you can go to a file, you can link in a picture, okay, but go to these top ones right here because that's to add something, all right? If you want to make a document and then just insert a picture into the document, that works too. All right. Thanks so much, friends. I hope you have fun with these activities. We wanted to do a fun kind of game day or creative day to end this week. Have a fantastic spring break. Be safe, but still have fun. I hope you get outside. All right. We'll see you Monday, 4/27 after spring break.